And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Pretty big game. Well, obviously, it's the playoffs. Very big game tonight between the New York Islanders and Carolina Hurricanes. Basically, a must-win game now for the Islanders on the road here in Carolina after dropping both of their first couple of home games in this series. Hey, Vaughn, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Hey, Michael, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching. So, yeah, this is a huge game for both of these teams, and I think this game, very well could be a deciding game in the series, not in the fact that the series is not going to end tonight, but if Carolina takes a 3-0 lead tonight, that is that puts them, that gives them a stranglehold on the series for sure, and pretty much would end the Islanders. And if the Islanders can get this back to 2-1, then obviously Game 4 is also really important for them. I don't think they want to go to be down 3-1, but this is virtually a must-win game for the Islanders without being mathematically a must-win game. This is as must-win as it gets in this situation. So. Should be a really intense and really difficult game tonight for both these teams. I think both teams are going to play really hard. It should be a physical game, and it's all or nothing here for the Islanders. Will the Sabres make the playoffs next year? Not unless they make some good changes this offseason. Buffalo, I think, was one of the more disappointing teams this year, especially in the second half. They had the great start. They had the 10-game win streak, and then they just completely fell apart. So for the Sabres, I don't see them making I don't see them making the playoffs next year unless they get significantly better, because you're still going to have Tampa Bay, Toronto, and Boston. You're still going to have Montreal is going to be in the mix like they were this year. Florida should be better next year. That division is very difficult, and I think it's going to be tough for the Sabres to make it unless they really make a significant addition in the offseason. I picked the Islanders to win this series, but so I guess that's who I want to win. But the Hurricanes just continue to surprise me over and over and over again in these playoffs. I can't believe they've played this well, and just it seems like they get better and better every game. So I am very, very impressed with the Carolina Hurricanes in these playoffs. What's going on, Goal Horns? I'm all right, man. How are you? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Has Columbus surprised me against Boston? No, this is exactly what I thought. I thought this is a complete toss-up of a series. Both teams are extremely evenly matched. It's been all one-goal games. This is pretty much exactly what I thought Boston versus Columbus was going to be. And I think whoever wins that series will be the Eastern Conference team that makes it to the Stanley Cup. It's gonna be whoever wins that Boston-Columbus series. Yeah, Pavel Datsyuk is not going to play in the KHL next year, apparently. So I guess the rumor now is that he could potentially return to the NHL. At his age, I really don't know how well that would go. We've seen Kovalchuk come back with the Kings. That did not go great. Datsyuk is really up there in age now. So I don't know. I'm sure that there's a team out there that would take him and give him a shot, but I really don't know how well he would do in a return to the NHL at his age. I think it would be very, very difficult for him to come back and be successful. What's going on, Rob? Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it for sure. How would I feel if the Florida Panthers play a Tom Petty song when they win? That's fine. I don't really care what songs teams play when they win. That's not a problem. San Jose versus St. Louis. Who would win if that's the Western Conference final? I'm I think St. Louis. I have St. Louis going to the Stanley Cup in my second chance bracket. I think St. Louis has been one of the, well, given the way they started the season, one of the biggest surprises out west, but just they're playing at a ridiculous level right now. And I really think the Blues have a chance to 100% go to the Cup and maybe even win the Cup. St. Louis is in the West, Rob. Yeah, St. Louis is St. Louis versus Columbus. That could very, very easily be the Stanley Cup final. And I don't think anyone would have guessed that coming into these playoffs. But given what I've seen in the first month of the playoffs, that is 100% possible that we get St. Louis versus Columbus in the final. Hey, Firestrike, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's my best friend, the sign telling people that I'm not going to be showing the game here. So maybe that stops some people from asking. Yeah, I was talking about Datsyuk earlier. They're just so old. I mean, Markov, too. They're so old now. I don't think that's going to go well for anybody. That is just – no, I don't think it's going to work out. But there's going to be a team that takes a chance on them and gives them a shot if they want it. We'll see if they want it or not. Hey, thank you, sports coverage. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad you enjoy the channel, and thank you for subscribing. That means a lot. My dream Cup final. Well, obviously, I'm a Bruins fan, so my dream Cup final, Boston would be in it from the East, and honestly, from the West, I think the team I most want Boston to go against is probably I think Colorado would be a really fun series. Boston versus Colorado. Boston versus St. Louis would be really good too. I mean, pretty much any Stanley Cup final is fantastic, and I'm happy about the matchup to see it. But I think my dream Cup final for this year would be Boston versus Colorado or Boston versus St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis was dead last in the league in January. At the beginning of January, they were the worst team in the league. And now that they've just absolutely stormed back, and now they're one of the best teams in the West, and they're continuing their run through the playoffs. And it's remarkable to see. I can't recall a comeback of that level off the top of my head that since I've been watching hockey. I can't think of one. I don't think any team has been dead last in the league that late into the season and then come back to not only make the playoffs, but now they're going deep into the playoffs. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah, Vaughn, I kind of agree. They should retire. I don't know if Datsyuk will still be able to play at the NHL level. That's a tall order for somebody of his age. Hi, Kevin. What's going on, man? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, man. Which team will take Slava Voinov in 2020? Hopefully none of them. I'm sure that there will be some team out there desperate enough for defense that someone probably ends up taking them, but hopefully none of them. And I have no idea who it would be come 2020. Rosters are going to change a lot between now and then. Yeah, Pittsburgh and Chicago never met in the Cup final, even though they've been two of the best teams in the league over the past 15 years. They never actually met up for a Cup final. Washington and San Jose, that would be a pretty fun matchup, but obviously Washington's out now. I think Zdeno Chara may retire now. Chara is signed through next year. He signed an extension during the season this year to play another year. So I think he fully plans on playing another year for the Bruins. So I don't think Chara retires, no. Yeah, Carolina, I think well, it's hard to call them the surprise of the playoffs because everyone, I think, knows Columbus is the surprise of the playoffs. But Carolina is right there with Columbus as far as being a huge surprise. They've been absolutely phenomenal this postseason. Way, way better. Way, way better than I ever expected them to do in these playoffs. Yeah, I think Chara plays next year. He's signed next year, so he's probably going to play. We're getting ready for puck drop here. The game hasn't started yet, but we're getting very close. I'm going to try and keep up in the chat here. Yeah, screw Slava Voinov. What should Nashville add in the offseason? Some damn offense. Their defense is good. They have Pecorine. They need someone who can score some freaking goals, and we're underway here. Peter Mrazek is out for Carolina. He got injured in Game 2. He is not playing tonight. So Curtis McElhaney is making his first career playoff start for the Hurricanes tonight. Andrei Svechnikov, who got KO'd by Alex Ovechkin in the first round, is back in the lineup for his first game since getting knocked out. He's back in the lineup for the Hurricanes. And like I said at the beginning of this stream before most of you got here, this is virtually a must-win game for the Islanders. They cannot go down 3-0. This is a must-win for the Isles. PK Subban is going somewhere. I 100% believe that he will not be a Nashville Predator at the start of next season. I think Subban's getting traded. Hey, Maddie, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching and being here. I really appreciate it. So we're about a minute into the game here. Who do I got? I think the Islanders get it done tonight because their backs are up against the wall. They know that they can't go down 3-0. And they're a resilient team. They're a well-coached team. You have a goaltender for Carolina making his first career playoff start. I think the Islanders get it done tonight. Yeah, Subban's done. We all know that he's going to trade him. That would be a horrendous trade for the New York Islanders to make. That would be atrocious. Trading Anders Lee, the captain, for a fourth liner and a second-round pick. Islanders would never do that deal, nor should they. Nets off its moorings after Josh Bailey slides into it. Yeah, Nashville's going to trade PK because he's one of the most overrated players in the league. Pittsburgh just wasn't very good this year. This Pittsburgh team was not great. Oh, yeah. Well, Mike Milbury didn't last very long as a GM in the NHL, and that's why, because he would make a deal like that. And obviously he destroyed the Islanders when he was their GM and really screwed them up for a long time. But no, the Islanders are not. Yeah, for Alexei Yashin. Yeah, the Islanders are not trading Anders Lee. Head coaches on the hot seat. I think that most of them got fired already. The guys that were going to get fired, I think, have all been fired. So Carolina's now got the puck in the offensive zone. They've got a good forecheck going and really getting some pressure. I think Carolina's speed game seems to be giving the Islanders some issues. Carolina has a lot of guys who can skate, and they have a lot of guys who move the puck well. And at some points, I've seen the Islanders look kind of slow compared to the Hurricanes. So the Islanders got to pick up their skating game a little bit, and also, they got to find some offense. The defense has not been the problem for the Islanders in this series. All of these games have been very low scoring. It's just the Islanders are struggling to get the puck in the net. Yeah, Bruce Boudreau should have been fired, but the Wild, I think, have already said that he won't be. They're sticking with him. But yes, he should have been fired. Rip Fire Strike. His phone's at 9%. That's not going to last very long. Wow, Pittsburgh needs to fire their coach. I heard rumblings about that this year. I've heard rumblings about Pittsburgh firing Sullivan. I mean, he's brought them 2 Stanley Cups, and I really don't think Sullivan is that close to getting fired. But it's just interesting that I've heard that from multiple people. I've heard that from multiple people and multiple Penguins fans that they think that Sullivan could be fired or should be fired. Hey, thanks, man. Why would the Islanders trade Jordan Eberle? He's their best. Well, he's got an expiring contract. Simmons has an expiring contract too. So if the Islanders want Simmons, they wouldn't even trade for him. They wouldn't trade for him. They just sign him in free agency. Hey, there you go, Rob. Some nice Italian sausage. John Cooper is a fraud. Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, I don't think the Islanders are going to be a team that's overly aggressive in trying to sign Wayne Simmons. But I don't think we've seen these power forwards that get big contracts and what happens. Those contracts turn into absolute disasters. Let's look at Lucic, look at David Backes, and the list goes on and on with these big power forwards. 3 years would be the absolute maximum I would give Wayne Simmons. And I don't think the Islanders are going to be a team that's overly aggressive in getting him. I don't think Panarin's going to the Islanders. I think Panarin to Florida is a very good bet. Panarin to Chicago, back to Chicago, is a potential backup plan, or maybe the New York Rangers. I don't think the Islanders will be in on Panarin. Panarin's going to want like 10, 11 mil a year. He's going to want 10 plus mil a year, and there aren't that many teams that are going to have the cap space to do that deal. Hey, what's going on, Classic Derp? Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Why? Pittsburgh and Washington again would be awesome. I mean, this is a fine series, but there's nothing wrong with the same teams meeting in the playoffs over and over again. That's what builds rivalries. That's what makes matchups great, is when they're playing over and over and over again. I think if you could have the same teams meeting in the playoffs every year, that's the best possible thing for the NHL. So I would have loved to have seen Pittsburgh and Washington again. Panarin to Detroit. That's interesting. I don't know if Panarin wants to. I guess Florida is Panarin's best chance to go to a winning team right away. If he does want to. Yeah, but basketball is not a physical sport. Basketball doesn't get any better when it's the same teams playing over and over. Hockey does. When you have pure hatred between the teams because they play every single year, that makes hockey 1,000 times better. Basketball, there's no physicality in basketball. That doesn't make it any better. It has no effect on the game of basketball because they can't touch each other. In hockey, I want the same teams playing over and over and over, and I want them beating the living crap out of each other because that's what makes hockey great, and that's what makes rivalries great. Basketball doesn't have that. Non-contact sports don't have that. Nice shot there by Carolina. Carolina has in on the forecheck again, and that's a pretty bad turnover there. And a good chance there for the Hurricanes as the Islanders are struggling to get the puck out of their own zone here. The fourth line's out there, and they cannot get the puck out. Matt Martin just had a chance to get it out and couldn't, and Carolina is still in on the forecheck, keeping this shift going. Finally out for the Islanders, but they don't have possession. Carolina's just regrouping and going to come right back into the offensive zone. So good little stretch here for the Hurricanes going on. Now, I don't think Jeff Skinner's going to pick. I don't know where Jeff Skinner's going. He's going to be one of my top. And we got a goal for Carolina. Teuvo Teravainen on the doorstep. 1-0 Hurricanes. Wow. Backdoor right on the doorstep for Teravainen, and he knocks it in. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Yeah, if Carolina wins this game, this series is over. This series is 100% over if Carolina wins this game. What's going on, Nolan? Thanks for being here, man. Imagine they sweep the Islanders. That'd be nuts. But, I mean, that's not that far-fetched at this point. But we're about 7 minutes into the first period here. It's 1-0 Carolina already. We've got a penalty call coming up. A high sticking call against the Hurricanes, I believe. So I think the Islanders are about to go on a power play here. But the Hurricanes are up 1-0. St. Louis or Dallas tonight? I think Dallas wins tonight. Yeah. I don't think the Stars are going to drop both games on home ice. So I think Dallas wins tonight. Hopefully Esa Lindell doesn't dive around like a moron all over the ice. I hope Jamie Benn or some of the veterans in that locker room said something to him about that garbage. But I think Dallas wins tonight. They're not going to drop both home games. Does the USA have A&W? Yes, not near me, but there are A&Ws in the US, yes. Yeah, honestly, Jamie Benn is one of my favorite players in the NHL. He's such an old school throwback type player. I'm a huge Jamie Benn fan, but after last game and watching Esa Lindell, that really made me hate the Stars. Like, they're now one of my least favorite teams as much as I love Jamie Benn just because of that. And Esa Lindell just became like my least favorite player in the league. It was always hard for me to answer that question when people ask who's your least favorite player in the league, because most of the guys, all the guys I hated are gone now. Alex Burrows is gone. Sean Avery's gone. Matt Cook is gone. Like all those guys that I absolutely despised are out of the league now, and there really isn't anyone left that I really hate. But But Esa Lindell just threw himself to the top of my players in the NHL I can't stand list with that diving and theatrics display in Game 3. What? Yeah, Game 3 for them. Do I like Tom Wilson? Yeah, overall I do. I think he makes some really dumb hits sometimes, but overall I do like Tom Wilson. He's a throwback player. He's a throwback to when hockey was real and hockey was hockey and hockey was good. And he reminds me of the 90s. He would have fit in perfectly in the 90s. But he makes some really dumb plays sometimes. But overall, I do like Wilson. And the fact that he's added the offense to his game is just even better. Because he's a 20-goal scorer now. So, yes, the Islanders are on the power play here. They have the puck in the offensive zone, and with control and possession, everything's set up. We'll see if they can get the game tied on this opportunity. It was a high sticking call, only 2 minutes against the Hurricanes. Oh, that shot just went wide. Was that Eberle? I think it was. Yeah, it was Eberle for New York that just shot that wide far post. Oh, Eberle with a great chance again on the shot after the block. But I don't think that ever got through to McElhaney. I think the defenseman blocked that shot. But a couple of good chances already for New York. They just haven't – and they score. So, great power play. We got a tie game here, 1-1. Great power play for New York. They possessed the puck the entire time. They really worked it around the zone. They got some really, they got multiple good chances. They couldn't get it in. And then finally, their third real good chance, they get it in. Anders Lee must have got a stick on that in front. Devon Taves shoots it from the point, and that absolutely, I think, hit Anders Lee in front of the net, providing the screen in the slot. So I believe that's – maybe that hit the defenseman instead, or I don't know if that hit Anders Lee or if that hit the defenseman's stick. I'm not sure after watching that replay, but it absolutely hit something in front. Yeah, I'll get to the chat. I'm mostly talking about the game right now. So Islanders tie it up. And now we've got a nice little scrum after the whistle. Komarov finished his hit on Justin Williams after the whistle, and now we're seeing a little bit of action between these guys, as they're obviously pretty upset with Leo Komarov right about now. Do I like Ryan Kessler? No, he's definitely not one of my favorite players. Do I like Todd Bertuzzi? I never really had a big problem with Todd Bertuzzi. Obviously, everyone knows about the Steve Moore incident, but that was what, 2001? So I was only like 5 when that happened. Like, Bertuzzi had a very long and very good NHL career. Van Riemsdyk's out, Nolan. I think he's out indefinitely. And I'd honestly be surprised if we see him again. Yeah. Honestly, Steve Ott was an interesting player for me. There were times that I did like Steve Ott. There were times I absolutely hated Steve Ott, but there were times where I absolutely loved him because he made the game so interesting, so fun to watch, and he was just like such a little pain in the you-know-what most of the time. But he did it in a way that I most of the time respected, and he was very, very good at it. He knew his role as an agitator and it was similar to Matt Barnaby. He knew his role as an agitator, and he was very, very good at it. And he did it in a way that I really respected most of the time. And he was willing to drop the gloves too, which I liked a lot. A lot of times those agitator type players, their gloves are glued on and they're out there causing problems, but they won't actually fight. And that I have no respect for. And I think those players are garbage. For Steve Ott, he was actually willing to drop the gloves, as was Matt Barnaby, which is why I respected those type of agitators a lot more than guys who went out there sticking people and getting under everyone's skin and then had their gloves glued on. Barnaby was fantastic. I mean, if you're asking, like, was he any good? I mean, he wasn't a star player. Barnaby was a fourth liner, but he was very, very good at his job. He was willing to fight just about anybody. And he's I loved Matt Barnaby, and he was very, very good at what he did. And he was a great trash talker. He could annoy anybody. He could absolutely annoy anybody and get the best players on the other team off of their game. And he could hit, he could fight, and he was just a fantastic fourth line guy. I loved Matt Barnaby. And Steve Ott, I think, was obviously more modern than Barnaby, but I think very similar in that way. Hey, what's going on, Panther? Hey, Peter. Thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. And now we've got another penalty call. And the Islanders are going back on the power play. With under 10 minutes left in the first period, we have a 1-1 game here. The Islanders are going back on a power play, and they scored on their first one. So, do I like John Scott? Yes, great enforcer. I do like John Scott. I was so happy when he got I was so happy when John Scott got voted into the All-Star game that year. I voted for him for a bunch of times. Yes, I like John Scott. Matt Cook rarely dropped his gloves, mostly, and I don't blame him, because when Matt Cook did drop his gloves, he usually got the living shit beat out of him. He got dropped by Evander Kane. Sean Thornton destroyed him in one fight. It was the first time Pittsburgh and Boston played after Cook ended Mark Savard. Well, basically ended Mark Savard's career. Whenever Matt Cook fought, he usually got destroyed. But yes, he was one of those guys who most of the time had his gloves glued on. And again, I have no respect for that. Esa Lindell's a piece of garbage. He is 100% my most hated player right now, and it's not close. Out of everyone in the league, Esa Lindell is at the very, very top of my shit list. I cannot stand what he did in that last game for Dallas. Do I like Craig Adams? Yeah, Craig Adams was a very, very useful utility fourth-line type player. He wasn't a big fighter, but he could fight a little bit. He was a good fourth-line utility grinder type player. I mostly remember Craig Adams from the end of his career with Pittsburgh. And obviously Adams was in the league with other teams because he was rather old when he was on Pittsburgh. But I remember him mostly with the Penguins. But, yeah, I do like Craig Adams. Matt Barzal is incredible. I think he's one of the best young players in the league. And I think, he's still so young that obviously he's just going to keep getting better. And he can still continue to develop and improve. And I'm a huge, huge, huge Matt Barzal fan. And I can't wait to see how good when he's in his prime, when he's 27, 28 years old, I cannot wait to see how good he's going to be for the Islanders. I think he 100% has 100-point potential in his future, without a doubt. So the Islanders are back on the power play here. They've got the puck in the offensive zone and everything's set up. They've had one good chance so far, but haven't been able to score yet. They did score on their first power play opportunity, and Carolina gets the clear there. Welcome back, Maddie. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't watch boxing at all. I do like UFC. I don't follow it like super close. Like I don't watch every fight, or like I don't know the fighters that well. But if I'm not doing anything and UFC's on, then yeah, I watch it. And I do watch UFC from time to time, and I enjoy it. No, Vaughn, not at all. I can't stand Max Lapierre. He was one of my most hated players when he was in the league, because that guy, talk about having your gloves glued on. Max Lapierre was the epitome of having your gloves glued on. He was an absolute piece of garbage when he played. Hey, Alex, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching. Yeah, Islanders' fourth line is very, very good, especially when they're all on their game and playing well together. Carolina has killed off the penalty. Islanders' fourth line is very good. Oh, that makes sense then, Rob, because Patrick Kane is from Buffalo, and Patrick Kane had one hell of a year this year. It's just a shame it was wasted on a bad team. Hey, welcome, Eddie. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, Nolan. Yeah, I got the sign out because obviously that's been a reoccurring issue. So I got the sign out made for last stream, and now it's going to be a staple of the stream, and hopefully that stops people from asking. Fire Strike, your TV crashed. That sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough, man. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to have Super Chat, man. So my channel's not big enough for Super Chat. If I get to 1,000, then I'll have Super Chat. But right now I do not. So we're down under 6.5 minutes now left in the first period. We have a 1-1 hockey game. The Hurricanes scored first and had a very good start to this game. The Islanders got a power play goal to tie it up, and I think overall the play has evened out both ways here. Oh, Carolina just rang pipe. That was so close to being 2-1 Hurricanes. Straight off the post for Carolina. And now here come the Islanders out the other way. Good defense there from, I think that was Jacob Slavin. Yes, it was. We'll talk about a coming out party for Jacob Slavin. What a playoffs he has had so far. He has been phenomenal for the Hurricanes, and it continues with plays like that. That was incredible. Hey, good, your TV's back. Yeah, there you go. If anyone is looking for the game, Google CBC Hockey Night in Canada live stream. There you go. Fire Strikes TV is back. Yeah, Matt Cook was a Vancouver Canuck. Piece of garbage. Thank you, Sega Boy. I really appreciate that, man. That certainly means a lot. Thank you for your support. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel. Oh, nice save there by McElhaney. Good backhanded opportunity for Anthony Beauvillier, and McElhaney flashes the glove. So we've got chances at both ends of the ice. Hey, Evan, what's going on, man? Fire Strike, you already know the answer to that. I have ranted about Matt Cook on this channel how many times. He is my all-time least favorite NHL player. I hate Matt Cook's guts. If I ever saw Matt Cook in public, I would tell him what a piece of garbage he is straight to his face. I absolutely hate Matt Cook. Fire Strike just asked that because he knows that I get fired up over him. Vaughn, come on now. You're turning this into an angry stream very quickly. No, I can't stand Sean Avery either. Yeah, Eddie, honestly, yes. I'm totally on board with that. I will sign my name under that and agree. Yeah. If Matt Cook can get stung by a swarm of Yellow Jackets, for all I care, 100%. Cooked Matt Cook. No, Sean Thornton cooked Matt Cook though when they fought after the Savard hit, and Evander Kane cooked Matt Cook with that strong punch to the jaw that sent him on his back flying. Those are my favorite Matt Cook moments. Watching him get absolutely destroyed in fights. I don't know if Rob wants mod, and honestly, I don't think I need any more mods yet at this point. When I get to 1,000, I do think I'll be assigning a couple more mods, but I think at this point I don't really need any more mods right now. I've got Panther, I've got Maddie, I've got Blaney, and I've got Akuma, so I think I'm good on mods. But yeah, Rob, if Rob's been here a while now. If he wanted mod, he could be on the list. He could be on the list for next in line. Actually, Nolan could too. Nolan's been here a while. Yeah, Rob is an original 100, which, man, that feels like a long time ago, but it really wasn't. It wasn't that long ago I was only at 100. Last playoffs. The beginning of last season's playoffs, I was under 100 subs. Yeah, classic Dirk. I know you're joking, but man, come on. No, Alex, I don't watch soccer at all. No, that's just a sport I have never been able to get into. I've tried at different points, but I've never been able to get hooked and actually care about soccer. Just can't do it. Yeah, Alex, you've been here a mad long time. Yeah. Well, that's all right, Eddie. We won't put you on the list then. But Alex has been here a long time. He was he was definitely in the first 150. Yeah, but Nolan, this channel has done a lot since the preseason and come a long way. So really, that's you were Nolan, when you subbed, I probably only had around 200 subs, maybe 250 at most. And now I'm at over 800. So you've been here a while, at least by sub count, and certainly the full season. So now Casey Cizikas is going to the box for the Islanders. So Carolina is going to get a chance on their power play. Yeah, I don't know what Cizikas was doing there. He didn't have the puck, so that was 100% interference. It was also holding as he grabbed him. Oh man, that's a lousy game. 3-0, yeah. Who else is on my mod list? I don't have a mod list really. I just know that Rob's an OG. I know that Alex has been here a long time. Nolan's been here a while now. I really don't have a mod list. It's basically going to go to people I I trust to do a good job, people that have been here the longest, and people that that want to do it. Obviously, I'm not going to make someone a mod if they don't want to be. But there's no list. It's going to be, people who want to do it and people who I trust to do it and people who have been here a long time. Do I like Rafi Torres? No, he was a piece of trash when he played too. All right, Alex, no problem, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hey, yeah. All right, Nolan. That 100% fits the timeline. That makes sense. So yeah, you've been you've been here a while then for sure. Yeah. Rob found my channel by accident. He just stumbled across it. Why do you feel unincluded, Firestrike? You're always included. You're new this year, but I mean you're very active in watching videos and being at streams. So Carolina really hasn't done much with this power play here. They're down to the final 20 seconds of it. There's about 2 minutes left in the first period, and we're still tied 1-1. Obviously, this has not been a high-scoring series, so we're not going to be getting goals every 5 minutes. Good chance there for the Hurricanes. A good save by Leonard, and then a clear for the Islanders, which kills off the penalty, which has 2-1 and is killed. Under 2 minutes left now. Back to five-a-side hockey, still a tie game. Hey, welcome back, Goal Horns. Thanks for coming back, man. Appreciate it. And Rob's rooting for the Blues. Well, we'll see. The St. Louis has been good. They've been good, so we'll see. I still got like half my beer left. Nice. Yes, I did hear about Pavel Datsyuk potentially coming back to the NHL. Again, I'm not too optimistic about that going well. A good chance there for Anders Lee, and the shot gets blocked. Islanders with a lot of offensive zone pressure here to end the period. But Datsyuk will not be playing for his KHL team next year. He is done. So the NHL return is possible. We'll see if it actually happens or not. Little Caesars cookies. Oh, that's interesting. I've had Little Caesars pizza, but I've never had Little Caesars cookies. I have to try that out sometime. Goldhorn thinks Bennington should win the Calder. Sega Boy says Rob Ray is his favorite enforcer. He's in my Enforcer Hall of Fame. He's a Buffalo legend, Rob Ray is. Bennington is an awesome last name. Yeah, I guess that is a pretty cool last name. Yeah. Honestly, Detroit probably doesn't want him back, but yeah, we'll see. Again, that is very early on in talks for that. I don't know if it will actually happen or not. The Detroit Red Wings just built a brand new arena, so they are not returning to the Joe. So final 15 seconds of the period here. 1-1 game. Looks like we're going to go to intermission 1-1. Oh, great chance right at the end there for Carolina. They just couldn't get their stick on it in front of the net, and now that is the end of the first period. So we have a 1-1 game at the end of the first. So yeah, tie game after the first period. Not a I wouldn't say an overly great period for either team, but it definitely wasn't a bad period for either team. Obviously it's tied. The The Islanders got their goal on the power play. I'm going to move the computer here real quick, give it some time to cool off at intermission. Islanders scored on the power play. The Hurricanes got the first goal of the game. I think the Hurricanes had a really good start. The Islanders, I think, got into the game more as the period went along and picked up their play a little bit. I think overall both teams were fine in that period. And I think if you're the Islanders, you're going to the locker room now. You're going to the locker room in a tie game on the road in a hostile environment in a very loud road or home arena for the Hurricanes. You got to be pretty happy with that. If you're the New York Islanders, that was a solid road period for them, and they are still very much in the game. I mean, Detroit's got some good pieces there. I think Detroit certainly has a rebuild ahead of. Well, they're in the middle of a rebuild now. I still think they need a long-term franchise goaltender. They need to get younger on the back end, but there are some very good pieces there that I do like. Obviously, Dylan Larkin, Anthony Mantha, Tyler Bertuzzi, those guys I think are all going to be very good players in the NHL for a long time. They still have a ways to go in their rebuild, though, however. Could I do a Remember Him article on Tim Kerr? Tim Kerr. Be kind of hard for me to do a Remember Him on someone that I don't remember. Should I remember him for any reason? Oh, he played way back. NHL Remember Him. I only do players that I've actually watched play. Yeah. So it's basically going to be 2000s and 2010s players because it's got to be people that I actually watched play, and I did not watch Tim Kerr play. I don't remember him, so it'd be hard for me to do an NHL Remember Him on. So one of the things for that was it's got to be somebody that I actually remember. Do I watch Post to Post? Not a lot. I have watched Post to Post videos before, but I don't watch like every day or anything like that. Hey, what's going on, Implicit Steam? Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Essel Lindell's, I mean, just what a joke. What an absolute joke. Completely pathetic what he pulled in that game. His camera doesn't seem very focused. It's all grainy for some reason tonight. Thoughts on the Adam Fox trade? Man, something just pisses me off about these college kids who have never played a second of professional hockey. Yet act like they're somehow entitled to pick what team they play for. This is the third team now for Adam Fox who's had his rights. Originally, he was Calgary Flames property. Then he went to Carolina. Then he said he wasn't going to sign with Carolina. So they traded him now to the New York Rangers. It just pisses me off that this kid who's never played a second of pro hockey somehow feels entitled. Like he somehow gets to pick which team he plays for. Like, no. Like, shut up and play for who drafted you. You're lucky. We don't even know if you're going to be good. Look at Jimmy Vesey. When Jimmy Vesey refused to play for the Nashville Predators, and when he was coming out of Harvard, everyone thought he was going to be this great goal scorer. He's a third or fourth line player. He's a third or fourth line player for the Rangers now. Like, he scores, 30 points a year? He's a nobody at the NHL level. And he somehow has this entitled attitude that he gets to pick who he plays for. It's like, just shut up and play. You earn the right to pick which team you play for by playing well in the NHL and then getting a big contract in free agency. If you haven't played well at the NHL level, then no one owes you anything. You're not entitled to shit. I just hate that entitled attitude that a lot of these kids have now. I did not see Maurice Richard play, that's for sure. Hey, Willow, welcome. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Sprague Cleghorn, I had no idea. Oh, real funny, Vaughn. That's real funny. Yeah, Eddie, it is. It's the Eric Lindros type attitude. It really is. Nikolai Hobby-Bulin, that would be a good NHL. Remember him. I haven't done any goalies yet, so I think I should do a goalie here pretty soon. I'm not doing Remember Hims until after the playoffs are done. But when I start those up again, I think I am going to do a goaltender. And Nikolai Hobby-Bulin and Jose Theodore are the two that first come to mind. Yeah, I agree. Daph. These kids that think they can control everything, it's like, no, you're not entitled to anything. Just shut up and play. Willow. Oh, man. I do have lots of stories, but I think maybe we'll do stories in the second intermission. I do have plenty of stories from school, though, and even more from marching band. But I think that maybe second intermission. Yeah, Panther. Well, I could tell the tennis. Wait, did I tell the tennis suck story? Yes. No, I have two. Panther, you just remind me. I have multiple tennis suck stories. There's the one from gym class that I told last stream about getting kicked out of gym. But then I have another tennis suck story that I'm not sure if I've told you guys or not. But we can do stories during the second intermission if you guys want. But yeah, the Pornhub on that kid's laptop was very, very funny. And him frantically Xing out of all the tabs while the teacher was going around watching what everyone was doing was so funny. We were just cracking up laughing. Which store do I buy my jeans? Honestly, I don't buy jeans. My mom buys all my stuff, and I get them for Christmas and my birthday and stuff. Like I haven't bought jeans, I don't think, ever. I think all the jeans I own have been gifts. I really don't know where they come from, and I really don't care. Oh, that's wicked. That is classic, Willow. That is wicked funny. Yeah, we used to do that to kids sometimes. They'd be about to see. We always did it to our friends, though, because it was funny. Like, if you did that to some random kid, you would probably get in a lot of trouble. But we would do it to our friends who wouldn't get mad about it, and it would be funny. But, yeah, you just kick the chair out right as they're about to sit down. That's so funny. He started crying. Oh, what a joke. Yeah, Panther. I mean, obviously, I'm always looking for content in the off season. I'm definitely thinking about doing that. Just do like a story chat in the off season, maybe for like an hour or two, where we just talk about stuff. And I'm totally down with that. That's definitely an off season. That's definitely an off season thing, though. No, definitely not, Eddie. Most of my clothes, I definitely know how to dress myself, but hey, why am I going to go buy jeans when I get them for Christmas every year? Vaughn, I don't know. I don't think I've outrightly swore at a teacher. I don't think so, because if I that would have been a headache that I'm just not ready, like wanting to put up with. So I don't think I ever did. No. I've said things in front of teachers that I probably shouldn't have, but I don't think I've ever outrightly swore at a teacher. So I just while we're all here and we're at intermission here, I just want to quickly say that if you're not yet a subscriber to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. I do hockey content throughout the year. I do streams like this. I do recorded content as well on topics from around the NHL. So if you're not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you're enjoying this stream, please give it a thumbs up and hit that like button. That really helps out the channel a lot, and absolutely would greatly appreciate that from you guys. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your support. And this channel only exists because you guys are here watching it. So thank you very much. Hey, welcome back, Alex. And yeah, Willow's is almost as OG as it gets. 7th subscriber all time. Channel's obviously come a long way since then, but yeah, Willow is a real OG for sure. Oh, that is wicked funny, Nolan. I've never heard that before. One of your friends called the Italian teacher a grape stomper. That is gold. That is absolute gold. That is so funny. Yeah, Alex, I'm gonna tell more stories in the second intermission. I'm not gonna get into any of my stories now because actually intermission should probably be over here pretty soon. So I'm not gonna get into any stories now. But at second intermission, if you guys want, I will do some more stories that I have from being in school because I certainly got plenty of them. Yeah, Goldhorn's been around a mad long time as well. A lot of OGs still around on this channel. That's fantastic. That's what you got to take out of school. You got to come out of school with funny stories and good memories because the actual school part itself sucks. It's a grind. Work, all the work sucks. School itself sucks. But the people, the funny stories, you got to have a good time with that. And you got to come out of it with some great memories because it's really the only way to get through it still intact and not completely miserable about it. It's the only way to get through it. Fire Strike, you've been subbed for a while. You definitely subbed early in the season this year. So you've been subbed for a while now, but definitely not like last year or anything, though. Wait, Panther, you were doing a presentation today. Oh, that's fantastic. Yes, being a freshman does suck. Vaughn is an OG, and so you asked if I could move on to the next slide, and this guy goes, "Wait, bitch," and I would have burst out laughing. I would have burst out laughing in the middle of my presentation if somebody did that when I was presenting. Alex is now in Miami, not in New York. Awesome, man. That's cool. So Alex was in New York. He went to one of the game. He went to the last game in this series in New York. But now he is in Miami. Awesome. Goalhorns, do I think that you will make funny memes from me? I mean, you can if you want. I'm all for it, dude. Go for it. If you want, I don't care, man. Go for it. If as long as they're funny, then I'm 100% on that. There you go, Nolan. That's all you need, man. That's all you need. Good memories and an old friend that you can hook you up if needed. Yeah, it is cold up here in the Northeast, and I'm even further north than New York, so it's even colder up here. So yeah, it's cold in these parts for sure. Um, no, Alex was in NYC, I think. I think he was in the city. That is actually really funny, Nolan. That it's like such a random, just like inside joke, and that is actually really funny. You just start screaming my name. They're probably like, "What the hell?" Hey, there you go, Panther. That sounds like a fun time for you for sure. Um, yeah, make the most of it, man. Especially in college, make the most of it. Thank you, Sega boy. I really, really appreciate that. That certainly means a lot to me, and I'm glad you enjoy the channel, and I'm gonna keep trying to put out the best content that I can, and I just really, really appreciate it for sure. And yeah, thank you so much, and that is awesome. Oh, damn, Willow, that's no fun. All right, so we are back for the start of the second period here. So I'm going to move the computer back to its normal spot, and we've got hockey action ready to go here in the second period. Um, how do I dress in public? I mean, generally, well, I'll either have sneakers on or I'll have work boots on. Generally, I wear jeans when it's pants weather and shorts when it's warm out. Um, um, if it's cold out, I wear a sweatshirt like this. I always wear sweatshirts. I've got tons of them. If it's warm out, I'll either have a sleeveless shirt or a short sleeve shirt. Man, I don't know. I think I dress pretty normal in public, but we're back. Puck's dropped here for the second. Um, and nice save there by Leonard, right 15 seconds into the start of this period. What's going on, THG? Thanks for being here, man. I really, really appreciate it. Will Carson Coleman get traded in the offseason? I doubt it. I mean, unless he gets put in a package deal for something, I doubt the Bruins would trade him. It's tied 1-1 right now, Anthony. Both goals were scored in the first period, and it's still tied. Just started the second period, 15 seconds in, and we have a tie 1-1 game. Yeah, 1-1. I picked the Islanders at the beginning of this game because I think this is pretty much a must-win situation for the Islanders. So I think to make this a series, the Islanders get it done tonight. Yes, welcome back, Devin. Of course, I remember you. Thank you very much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, man. Would I rather wear a Devils jersey or a Miroslav Shatan jersey in church? Now that is an A+ question right there. Probably a Devils jersey. Yeah, I would definitely say a Devils jersey. McElhaney with the save there. So we've got saves at both ends of the ice to start this period, and we still have a tied 1-1 game. Let's see. Pouncing Panther. Oh, so Panther likes to dress flashy here. He likes to be in your face and colorful. He's flashy. So, all right, I can see that. I am not flashy. I am not a flashy dresser most of the time. But I can see that, man. Man, you do you for sure. Yes, yes, THG. That's the sign comes down when the stream is over. 100%. Yeah, Miroslav Shatan would be a good remember him. Maybe I'll do him soon. Fire Strikes TV crashed again. Can we get an F in the chat for Fire Strikes TV? I think we all need an F in the chat for Fire Strikes TV because it's failing him right now. So we're gonna put some Fs in there. Thank you guys, appreciate it. And what video is the most angriest video that I've ever made? I don't know. That Essa Lindell one might be it. That or the NBC TV schedule one. Listen, I make the videos and then generally I don't rewatch. Like I made the videos. I know what I said. I don't like watch them after. So you guys probably know more than me. What is the angriest video I've ever made? I definitely think the Essa Lindell one's got to be up there. The TV schedule one definitely as well. I was furious about that. Honestly, I'm probably forgetting some too. I don't know. What do you guys think is my angriest video? Oh, damn, Nolan. That's a tough question there. A Slava Voinov jersey or a Confederate flag to a court hearing? Probably the Confederate flag to a court hearing, honestly. Better than Slava Voinov. All right, 1 second of silence for Fire Strikes TV. There we go. Oh, man, that sucks. Nobody knows hockey where you are. That sucks. Oh, that Malkin hit too. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do have some. Yeah, I saw your comment, Panther, on the rage meter on that NBC TV one. Yeah, I definitely do have some angry videos scattered throughout the collection here on YouTube for sure. Phoenix in the chat. Phoenix Nick, awesome, man. Thank you for watching. He's a Canes fan. So I feel like we have a pretty good mix of Canes fans and Canes fans and Islanders fans throughout the channel here in the chat. I was very angry in the Tampa sweep video as well. Dude, Willow, I would love to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame. I'd love to go to Toronto and see that. I've never been, never gotten there yet. But I would love to, absolutely. And I definitely would love to video during it and make some content out of that, as we've got the puck has been played with a high stick and now nobody wants to touch it. And finally someone touches it. So there's a whistle. Still got a 1-1 game here. I agree, Vaughn. Oh, Sega Boy actually wore a Miroslav Shatan jersey to church. That is fantastic. That is very, very funny. Vaughn thinks that the NBC schedule video is my angriest. I tend to agree. I would say that's probably my angriest. Good. I'm glad you guys laughed a lot and found it funny. I was so mad about that. All right, Alex, no problem, man. Talk to you soon, man. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Are there any Coyotes fans on the channel? I almost don't think so. I have fans from a lot of different teams subbed on this channel. Now, off the top of my head, I cannot think of any Coyotes fans. Fan base is the most represented on my channel. Boston is up there. Pittsburgh is up there. Toronto is up there. Washington is up there. There's a lot. There's a lot of different fans from a lot of different teams on this channel. But I think Boston is a lot. Toronto is a lot. Pittsburgh is a lot. Washington's a lot. After that, I think it kind of spreads out a little bit. But there's all these. Oh, right off the pipe. Second straight pipe for Carolina. And they did it once in the first period where they could have made it 2-1, and they hit nothing but post. And they just rang pipe again there. Wow. So this could easily be 3-1 Carolina at this point, and the post is holding strong for the Islanders. Here's a chance for the Islanders, and they can't finish it off. Oh, my God. How did they not finish that off? 6 minutes into the second period, and we've got chances at both ends, but still a 1-1 game. Hey, Adam, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, if I do go to the Hockey Hall of Fame, I will definitely make some video content up there for sure. Can I make a memorial video for Fire Strikes TV? I don't know if I'm going to do that. Maybe. We'll see. Probably not. Good question. Who scored in the first? Teuvo Teravainen scored for Carolina. He scored the first goal of the game. And then on the power play, Anders Lee deflected the puck in for the Islanders. So Lee has the Islanders goal and Teravainen has the Hurricanes goal. Yeah, Hurricanes scored first. They scored the first goal. I think the webcam issues was more of like a sad. I don't know. Was it an angry video or was that more of a sad video? That might have been both. Again, that was another one I was not happy. Luckily, we figured somewhat that out. I still can't record on my computer, but I just use my phone for the recorded videos now, and I can stream fine on the computer. Will I go to Mexico? Highly, highly unlikely. Probably not. A GoFundMe to bring me to the Hall of Fame. That'd be wild, man. That would be wild. Yeah, Anders Lee is good he's a good net front player. He can get rebounds. He tips the puck well. He's strong on his skates. Anders Lee is a very good player around the net. Nolan's going to make videos just about Fire Strikes TV crashing. That is classic. My beer's almost gone here, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, it got warm anyway. Ugh. I kept it in my hand too long. It got warm. Good thing it's gone. Willow's clutch. Will I go to North Korea? Absolutely not. 0% chance of going to North Korea. Well, yes, I feel like if I was a Sabres fan, I would be angry 90% of the time. Absolutely. And yes, Fire Strike, your TV is now a meme. 100% it's a meme. So it's an inside joke and a meme now. Fire Strikes TV. Next season, if some team completely collapses down the stretch or something next season, I'm going to be like, this team just crashed and burned like Fire Strikes TV in the playoffs last year. Like, it's 100% a joke now. No, I'm not. I had one beer, Nolan. What are you talking about? I had one beer. Not at all. I don't think so. I don't think Lindell got anything for those dives other than the 2-minute diving penalty during the game. I didn't hear about him getting anything else, which I think is an absolute disgrace. And, now we've got a little scrum going after the whistle here. Some action. Come on, boys. Somebody drop the gloves. Let's have some real fun. Get the punches throwing. Panther missed the TV debacle. His TV keep crashing. Yeah, Adam, warm beer is terrible. Hey, Sports Boy, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching. Yes, I 100% remember you, dude. You were on you were from Sal's channel. Thanks for watching, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy the stream. Yeah. So the Fire Strikes TV and Are You Going to Show the TV are definitely two inside jokes for this channel at this point. 100%. Rip Fire Strike TV. Willow, I wish that's what she said. I don't get told that very often. I wish, dude. I wish. Fire Strike's got the actual dates for his TV here. So 5/1/2019 is death day for Fire Strike's TV. As the Carolina Hurricanes bring the puck into the offensive zone here. 12 and a half minutes left in the second period. No scoring so far in the second. Nothing. Both goals came in the first. We have a 1-1 game still. And Carolina is looking to take a lead here with Dougie Hamilton firing a shot and a save by Leonard. Islanders are unable to clear the zone, however. So continued pressure for the Hurricanes as finally the Islanders clear it down the ice. However, it's going to be icing against New York, so the puck will come all the way back down. Vaughn also has a friend named Sal. Cool, awesome. Okay, Panther, am I doing a live stream? Well, yes, isn't that what this is? Would I ever consider watching a lacrosse game and reacting? I'm keeping this channel strictly to hockey. I have watched lacrosse before. Honestly, here around where I am, it is very, very difficult. It's very difficult to find lacrosse. Like, lacrosse isn't televised around here, with the occasional college lacrosse game, but so I really don't watch it very often. I've watched it before, but not very often. And on this channel, I'm just going to keep it. I'm going to keep it hockey. Stopper, what's going on? Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the stream. We're having a funeral here for Fire Strikes TV. No, Nolan, I almost read that. Nolan. I do not want to get in trouble with YouTube, so I am not going to read that. But I was so close to reading that out loud without even looking at it. Oh, my God. Hey, Johnny, what's going on, man? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I do have ESPN Plus because I got it for the hockey season this year. Although I might get rid of it now that hockey is ending. Oh, Nick Leddy, what a save from McElhaney. How did the Islanders not just score there? What a save from Curtis McElhaney. Leddy with a breakaway. Got him down, had the whole side of the net, and he couldn't tuck it in. What a save from McElhaney. Backhand. Oh, my God. That is so close. What a save. What a save. I cannot. And there was room, too, to tuck that puck by his pad. And Leddy sent it back in towards his pad and his skate. What a save. I cannot believe he just stopped that. Yeah, last live stream was lit, Adam, and hopefully we get this one to that lit level as well. I might be getting rid of ESPN Plus, though, now that hockey season's coming to an end. Oh, do it, Willow. Get a string bag. That's awesome. Those are very useful. I use those string gym bags all the time. And for sure, if you're interested, grab one. That'd be great. I'd greatly appreciate that. Yeah. Detroit is in a rebuilding phase. Phoenix for sure. This is a rebuilding time for the Red Wings. They've got some really good young pieces. They still have a ways to go. I think another couple of good drafts in Detroit could potentially have a very bright future ahead of them. But right now, they're not in great shape. Justin Falk's going to the box for Carolina here for hooking on Brock Nelson. And the Islanders are going to go back on the power play here. So it will be another power play opportunity for the Islanders. Goalhorns being a bot. Last stream there were 2 streams ago was the stream that I got over 5K views. Last stream I think was about 500. It was a lot less. But that chat last stream was just really lit. And I'm not sure what this one will end up as. Certainly not 5K, but we'll see. And yeah, Willow, that would be a good thing to put books in for sure. So if you're interested, the link to my merch store is in the description of every video. So just click on it. It will take you right to the store. You can look through all the products. And if you're interested in anything, you can buy it right there. It's really easy. And that does help me out. I do get a portion of the money there. So it certainly helps. And thank you guys so much. So be sure to check that out if you're interested. And I have the Sharks in the Sharks Avalanche series. I have San Jose. I forget how many games I picked that in. I think 6. I think I had San Jose in 6, but we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. Sharks do have the 2-1 series lead now, however. Okay. See, I didn't know that that's what bot meant. I did not. Classic Derp. Thank you for explaining that, because that is a new one I have not heard yet. Usually, I work with high school and middle school kids in marching band, and that's how I learned most of these new phrases or words that people use. Like that's how I learned what yeet was. But I have not heard bot yet. Maybe I'll bring that to my school or my old school. Maybe I'll start using bot now. I have heard the Datsyuk rumors. Datsyuk going back to Detroit. Again, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Nothing is official yet, but he is not going to be. He is not playing in the KHL next year, so we'll see what happens. Who do I think has the best top line in the league this year? Goal! Justin Falk out of the box. I was reading the chat and almost missed it. Justin Falk out of the box. Falk. Out of the box. Canes take the lead 2-1. About over halfway through the game here. 8:02 left in the second. Canes take the 2-1 lead. Wow, that is a huge goal. Wow. What a backhand roof job. Backhand roof job by Falk. He catches the puck out of the box and backhand roof job by Justin Falk. What a goal. That was incredible. What a shot. All right, now I am behind in the chat. Let me catch up here. I was trying to answer Goalhorn's question about who has the best top line. I have no idea. Calgary's top line was phenomenal. Colorado's top line was phenomenal. Boston's top line's phenomenal. Washington's top line's phenomenal. I mean, it's so hard to pick one. Firestrike's almost to 100 subs. All right, let's get Firestrike to 100. I can help with that after this stream for sure. What else did I miss here? I can't get rid of ESPN Plus because of Elder Pro Knitting. That's right. So hockey will be over, and then Elder Pro Knitting is going to be on. So I gotta keep ESPN Plus and keep paying the $5 a month for the knitting, professional knitting. That's right. Almost forgot about that, man. Thank you, Nolan. Yeah, last stream we told high school stories, and I said I would do that again during the second intermission if you guys wanted to. Yeah, Firestrike's going to get to 100 subs here real quick. Wow, Nolan, I'm surprised you remember that, but accurate, yes. Honestly didn't even attempt. Oh, it's a Fortnite thing. Thank you, Classic Dirt. That's why I would not know it, because I don't play Fortnite. So that's why I didn't know what bot was. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we had a goal there. So bot means that you're bad at something. So if you're a bot, you're bad at it. Okay. Yeah, incredible goal there from Justin Falk. And yeah, not looking good for the Islanders. This 100% Adam, this Canes team has been a huge surprise. Way, way, way better. Way, way, way better than I thought they would do. Yeah, road to 100 for Firestrike. I'm going to go add me to that right now. And road to 1K for me for sure. Hopefully, if you guys, hopefully everyone subscribed who's in the chat right now. Road to 1K is full on for me, over 800. Thank you guys so much for all the support. No, I didn't tell any stories, Adam, in the first intermission. I'm going to save that for the second. What's going on, Transportation Land? What's going on, TTC? Thank you guys for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Gaming channel during the summer? I don't know, because I can't record on my computer anymore because of the webcam issues. So it's going to be hard to do gaming videos unless I can get my computer back recording again. Matt Cook, yes, Matt Cook was a huge bot. It is 2-1 Carolina, TTC, and not much is up. I'm just here watching some hockey and streaming. What's going on with you, man? Thanks for watching. My oldest jersey, the only hockey jersey that I have was my dad's, and it's a Peter McNabb Bruins jersey, so it is very, very old, and that is the only jersey I have. I have a lot of shirts, I have a lot of T-shirts, but I don't have jerseys. The one jersey I do have is Peter McNabb, and it is very old and very, very cool. Yeah, Willow, for sure. Back when I had like 15 subs, that was in the very, very beginning. But 100%, I do remember that. Because jerseys are a lot of money, Panther, and I don't have a lot of money to spend. Like, I have other things to spend it on. Like, jerseys are not at the top of my list of things to spend money on. Hang on, what was I? Oh, I was going to subscribe to Firestrike. I'm giving him a sub right now, unless I already – oh, no, there, subbed. So he should be to 94 now. There we go, beautiful. Oh, that's good, man. Carolina is looking good. Hey, all right, see you, Nolan. Talk to you soon, man. Yeah, I just subbed Firestrike, so you're at 94 now. Road to 100 for Firestrike. Let's go. Yeah, Hockey Guy has like hundreds of jerseys. I could never afford that. I'm not going to spend – I mean, that's literally thousands of dollars worth of hockey jerseys. I'm not – That's not my thing. If I had a bunch of extra spending money, of course I would. But I don't. I'm 22. I don't have that kind of spending money right now. Yeah, same Phoenix, same thing. It was my dad's, and he gave it to me, and it's an awesome jersey. So we're now down to 6 minutes left in the second period. We're well past the halfway point of this game. Carolina has a 2-1 lead. And here come the Islanders now into the offensive zone. And they keep the puck in there. That was close. And they score! 2-2 tie game. What a shot. Josh Bailey snipes it top shelf. The Islanders tie it up. As I can't type for some reason. There we go. Islanders tie it up. What a shot there from Josh Bailey. Holy, what pure snipe job right there. They keep it in the zone. Bailey from the high slot, top shelf over the glove. Nothing for McElhaney to do there. Absolutely nothing. Look at that. Oh, what a shot. Snipe job, top shelf, baby. Wow. Yeah, both series in the West have been pretty good for sure. Yeah, $300 for a jersey. No thanks. I'm not paying that. And, yeah, we got a tie game now. Welcome back, Nolan. Islanders just tied it up. Josh Bailey with a snipe from the high slot. Absolutely beautiful goal. So now we have a 2-2 game with 5.5 minutes left. So we'll see. So here come the Islanders now. Oh, they can't cleanly get in the zone, and Carolina's bringing it back the other way. Got the dump in, and now they're in on the forecheck. Islanders looking to clear. 5 minutes. 5 minutes left in the second. Tie game. Islanders just tied it up, and we'll see what happens if any team can get another goal in these last 5 minutes before the end of the period. All right, awesome, Phoenix. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the sub, and really means a lot to have your support. I hope you enjoyed the stream and hope to see you soon, man. Let's see. I'm missing stuff now. Where'd my mouse go? I got to scroll back up. So Sega Boy has a Pat LaFontaine and Maro Shatan jersey. Andre Tippett and Tom. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, 4 jerseys in 30 years. They are expensive, man. But those are some great jerseys. All 4 of them, just fantastic. John Forsland commentates playoff games because he also has a deal with NBC to commentate playoff games, as many of these announcers do. They have multiple announce deals. What's going on, Waleed? I hope I said that right, man. Thank you for being here. Hello. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the stream. And I hope you enjoy it. I just answered how much time was left. Nolan, classic joke there, Nolan. I remember Family Guy makes that joke at least like twice a season. But yes, that's funny. Yeah, Andre Tippett was a very good player. THG hates John Forsland. I know he's mentioned that before. I said Waleed's name right. Good. I'm glad I got something right. And THG is not a John Forsland fan. But, yeah, we're under 5 minutes left now in the second period. And it's tie game 2-2. Very close game going on right now. Very tight game. And should be a close one the rest of the way, I would think. I don't see anything changing about that. At least I don't expect it to. Johnny loves John Forsland. Oh, 100%, Adam. I like Family Guy way more than The Simpsons. Way more. Well, that is the goal, Willow. That is the goal. I would hope so. But yes, thank you guys all for watching so much. And I love seeing this channel grow. It really means a lot. So we've got the face-off here. Carolina wins it and gets it out of the defensive zone, brings it into the Isles territory, and we got a chance here now for Carolina to maybe get on the board. Multiple chances, potentially. Nice save there from Leonard. And struggle to get it out here for the Islanders as the Hurricanes' forecheck has been very, very good. I hate Jack Edwards, GHG. He is awful. Hey, Classic Dirk's back. Thanks for watching, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome back. And Alex is back. Welcome back, man. Thank you for everything. And yeah, I hope so, Willow. I don't know if this channel will ever get that big. I'm not planning on it, but if it happens, that'd be great. But I don't think that's going to happen. Omani, hello. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And hope you enjoy the stream. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Logan Couture was very, very good last night. Panthers listing off his favorite Patriot players, all classic Patriots. Yes, very, very happy that Tippett made the Hall of Fame as well. So we got a nice save there by Leonard as he covers the puck. And now some more after the whistle action here, as obviously we're deep into this series now and these teams have built up some serious animosity for one another. Oh, yeah, I can't stand Jack Edwards. Most hated TV announcer, Jack Edwards. Yeah, got to get those views. Yes, Teravainen has been very good for the Hurricanes, 100%. Oh, Fire Strikes TV is back working properly, so that's very, very good to hear. Awesome, guys. So thank you. While we're at a break here, as puck's about to drop, just remember, if you're not yet a subscriber to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're enjoying this stream, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that like button. That really helps out the channel a lot. And I would just greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for your support. 3:05 left in the second period. 2-2 hockey game. Very tight game. Very, very important game. Yeah, should be a great and very close third period, I would think, for sure. And now we've got another whistle and I think a penalty call here. And I'm really not sure what this is about. But it looks like we've got a penalty call here coming up against the Islanders. Yep, Casey Cizikas to the box. And it's for... Why is that a penalty? It was pretty late. All right. I can see interference on that. That was pretty late. So at first I wasn't sure why that was a penalty, but after watching the replay, that hit did seem a little bit late. So Cizikas is in the box for interference, and this is a big penalty kill here for the Islanders. You know, they want to go. They want to go into intermission at least tied. They don't want to go into intermission down. They have to play catch up in the third. So, so we'll see how this power play goes for the Hurricanes. Right now, the Islanders have done a good job killing it so far, but that could be a very, very costly penalty for sure. Now, Willow, intermission will be story time. Thank you for subscribing, Waleed. Yeah, very close game. Might go to overtime. Yes, there's still another period, Alex. This is only the second. All right, cool, Panther. Cool, thank you. No, I mean, can you read? So a minute left on the power play now for Carolina. They haven't really done anything with it. Under 2 minutes left in the period. We'll see if there's any more scoring this period or if we go to intermission tied 2-2, like we went to the first intermission tied 1-1. Minute and a half now left in the period. Carolina with the puck in the offensive zone. They have their power play set up. Nice save there by Leonard. Can't clear, though, for the Islanders, and we still have a setup in the offensive zone. So chances are coming for Carolina here. And that's a clear all the way down for the Islanders here. So they're just about killed off this penalty, which is very, very important for them to do. And we're down to the final minute of the second period here. And another clear. So that does it. The penalty is killed. Casey Cizikas is out of the box. And now in the final 40 seconds of the period, we'll play 5-on-5 hockey unless something else happens. But I would not bank on that. Oh, tip just wide there by Brock McGinn for Carolina. Carolina is putting a ton of pressure on right now in the offensive zone. 20 seconds left. Nice save by Leonard. So Leonard keeps this a tie game. So the Islanders are really struggling to get the puck out of their own zone here. Carolina's come on with some very, very strong pressure here. Obviously, they were aided by the power play, but now that's even back 5-on-5. Carolina is still putting on the pressure. So 18 seconds left at the time of this face-off, and Carolina wins the draw. Oh, another great chance there for the Hurricanes. They just can't get it into the net, and now the Islanders come back the other way, and that's the end of the period. As we have another clash of the clans here as the guys come together after the whistle at the end of the period, but it's 2-2, end of, wow, I can't type. I was way off with the keys there. 2-2, end of the second. No, I have not seen Endgame. I'm not really into Marvel movies or the really superhero movies all that much in general. So I have not seen Endgame. I have no idea who disliked it, Willow. I don't get to see the likes and dislikes. I just know the number, but I don't get to see who did and didn't. But anyway, we are here at intermission now. We have a 2-2 game heading into the break. We've got some time to kill. I just want to say that if you're not yet, hey, welcome back, Fawn. Thanks for watching. I just want to say that if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. That certainly obviously helps out the channel and means a lot. I do hockey content throughout the year, recorded and live, multiple stuff. Hang on, let me get rid of this problem going on in the chat right now. There we go. That's the end of that. And also, if you're enjoying this stream, please give it a thumbs up and hit that like button. That really helps out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. And yeah, story time. So, I mean, do you guys want to hear some other stories I have? I know I have another tennis suck story. I do want to wait for Panther to be back though for that. But if you guys want to hear stories, I will definitely. Yes, John got timed out. If he does it again, he will get booted forever. Yeah, John got booted, THG, because I'm pretty sure he was just spamming there in the chat. But hopefully that stops. So I want to wait till Panthers here to tell the other tennis suck stories, because last stream I told the story about getting kicked out of gym class because I didn't want to play tennis. You can't see the dog because he's down the hall, right? My dog's down the hall right now. That you won't be able to see him from where I am. So if he comes in here, I'll show you the dog, but he hasn't yet. Hey, Akuma, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in and watching. Really appreciate it. Really good game so far. All right, so you guys want some stories, so I'll tell some stories like last time. I'm trying to think of some good ones here. Got so many. Well, obviously the tennis sucks one. Oh, I'll tell you one. Okay, so Fire Strikes TV just died again, so that's brutal. Fire Strikes TV is literally a meme now, but I'll tell one from my friend. So Panthers back. All right, so I'll tell the tennis sucks one. All right, so I was in drumline, and obviously we are very loud, especially when there's 15 to 20 of us all playing at the same time as a group. We are very loud, and where we practice in marching band is right outside the band door at the high school. And the tennis courts are right across the street. So it's spring band season, and spring is also tennis season. So there's tennis matches going on at the tennis courts, but we're standing right across the street, like warming up for practice in drumline. So we are being extremely, extremely loud. So all the tennis parents are getting really pissed off. The tennis coach is pissed off. Like they are getting very, very angry. So they come over and tell us to move, and we're like, we don't want to move, and we were all assholes. So we weren't going to listen to these tennis people. We did not care at all about tennis. So they were just yelling at us and telling us to move. So eventually, finally, we did move out of away from the tennis courts because we were being very loud and distracting to them. But when we were walking back into the school at the end of warm-ups, I screamed at because it was within close proximity. They 100% could hear me. I just screamed, "Tennis sucks," as loud as I could at all the parents, at all the coaches, and all the tennis players over at the tennis courts. And they got so angry. It was so funny how mad they got. But they just eventually they came over and were like, who screamed that? They were like, who yelled at? And I never got in trouble or anything, but just screaming tennis sucks at them was just so funny. And they were so mad. The tennis people got so mad. So that's my other tennis sucks story. One's from band and one's from gym class when I got kicked out for not wanting to play tennis. But yeah, that's my other tennis sucks story. I am missing everything in the chat right now. But I mean, I've got so many stories from high school. I'm sure most of you do too. I know Panthers has some ridiculous stories. Am I worried about the Bruins? Yeah, I'm worried. I mean, I knew that going in, this series is a complete toss-up. This Bruins-Columbus series is a complete toss-up. And both teams are so evenly matched. I mean, I went into it knowing Columbus could very easily win that series. I think those teams are perfect, evenly matched. And so, yeah, I think there's a very real chance that Columbus wins that series and Boston loses. I also think that there's just as much of a chance that Boston wins that series, especially if they win game 4. If the Bruins win game 4, then we're going back to Boston with a 2-2 series. And I mean, I would think the Bruins are in fine shape at that point. So, yes, I am nervous, but also I'm like, this is kind of exactly what I expected too. And yes, Sergei Bobrovsky has been absolutely phenomenal, without a doubt. He has been absolutely phenomenal. All right, so Panther comes in with an even better story than what I just told. We sprayed liquid ass in the bathroom in the hall. That is so funny, Panther. Oh my god. Yeah, guys, think of stories for next stream, and at intermission we'll tell stories. I can tell some more if you want. I got a good deep throating one. That was more funny if you were there, more so than oh yeah, if the Panthers get Panarin and Bobrovsky, I mean, even just one of those guys is going to make them so much better. If they get both of those guys, Panthers are going to be one of the top teams in the league next year. 100%. That would just be nasty. Oh God, classic derp. You and your friends snapped a whole lunch table in half. That's wild, man. That is wild. That is destroying property. That's not even like a harmless, funny prank. That's destroying property. All right, Nolan wants me to tell the deep throat story. Okay, so in the back of the bus going to, I don't know what, if we were going to a parade, if we were going to an away game or what, but in the back of the band bus, my friend deep throated a water bottle, and I mean like I don't have a water bottle here, but I mean he shoved that thing in his mouth and got like half the water bottle in his mouth. And we took a picture. Actually, we took a video of him doing it, and I still have the video of it on my phone. I saved it. But he's literally got the water bottle in his mouth, like one of those plastic water bottles. And we post the video of him doing it on Facebook. And one of the kids who used to be in drumline, who was older than us, who had since graduated. Well, he didn't graduate high school, but he was out of high school by this point. He just comments on the video of it. Wow, that kid takes it deep. And everyone in the back of the bus just starts absolutely dying laughing at this kid's comment, talking about how my buddy takes it deep because he's got this water bottle halfway down his throat. It was one of those things that you 100% needed to be there for it to be the full effect funny. And me retelling the story doesn't do it justice, but it was a very, very funny moment on the bus. Which there were a lot of very funny moments back in the day. Yeah, he should get his throat checked out. It was tough, but he got that water bottle in there pretty good. That's a gamer moment. Yeah. That's just Omani. That's just Marchand being Marchand. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Oh, all right, Willow with a funny thing there. What? That is the funniest thing I have ever heard in any of these chats. That is the classic derp right there. That is the funniest. Oh, I am dying. That is the funniest thing I have ever seen in a chat on here. Oh my God. Everyone covered their fingers red. That is epic. Oh my God, that is epic. She must have been out of her mind. Oh my God. She must have been so upset. Oh, that is epic though. I wish I had a story that good. Oh my God. Can I somehow make that Can I highlight that somehow as like the greatest thing I've ever heard in this chat? No, the only thing I can do to anything is bad things, like report people and kick them out and stuff. That is the funniest thing I have ever seen in a YouTube chat on this channel. Oh my God. I am dying laughing at that. Holy crap. Everyone colored their fingers red. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. Oh, now I'm way, way, way behind now. Hang on. That's a sign. Yeah. Oh my. So Panther's friend tried to deep throat his lunch last week. What else did I miss here? oh, Adam, that's just flat out mean, whoever did that. Yeah, Derp, that is ridiculous. Oh my God, that is so funny. Red fingers. Oh God, that is so funny. Oh yeah, Sal, thanks for joining, man. 100% you joined at the best time. Classic Derp's comment up there about everyone coloring their fingers red is the funniest thing I have seen on this channel. Oh my God. Oh, Vaughn threw a sock at his teacher back in 8th grade. That's actually pretty funny. But also, yes, please, Nolan. Thank you, Nolan. You screenshotted that. Send that to me later, 100%. I want to keep that forever and ever. That is the funniest thing I have ever. I might post that on Instagram. Just say that this is the funniest thing I have ever seen in a YouTube on my channel. Oh my God. Oh, 100% Akuma. Those were the days. Wild stuff happening back then. This kid inhaling bananas. Oh God. Yeah, we all know if you're good at eating bananas, we all know that you like the over there too. My dog's name is Chunka. Just do it for your uncle. Oh my God. Wow, that is interesting, Willow. Fourth grade, you caught a kindergarten teacher making out with a janitor. That is nuts. Akuma, I don't have a personal Twitter because I hate Twitter. I deleted it. I do have a Twitter for Off the Wall Hockey though. It's at Off the Wall Hawk. Because hockey wouldn't fit. It was too long. So it's just Off the Wall HOCK. All one word, all lowercase. That is the channel Twitter. I don't have a personal Twitter anymore. I got rid of it. Adam, that's classic. So many kids did that back in the day. Oh, yeah, Panther, 100%. Tell Brian he's a loser for not liking hockey. Let's see, Nolan. I might have missed that. What's the most messed up thing I have done to a person? Oh, we don't need to get into that. We don't need to get into that. What Akuma? A student got one of the chemistry teachers pregnant? That is nuts. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Nolan, what was your earlier comment, your long one? I might have missed it. I'm not sure. The do it for your uncle? That was no, not that one. This chat is quickly getting out of control. Yeah, I have plenty of stories. I don't know how many of them will not get me in trouble if people found out I was talking about it. I the most mess I've done. Yeah, we've done some messed up things to people back in the day. Um, has anyone done bad things to me? No, not really. I didn't really. No, I didn't really have that problems with anyone in school. Akuma, that is fantastic. We're third period's about to start, so I'm moving the computer back here. That is fantastic. That is very, very funny. Yeah, no, I never got bullied in school or anything, so I can't think of anything particularly bad that people did to me. I didn't have any problems for the most part. No, I never did. Well, I never like ditched class. There were days that I didn't go to school, but I never like was at school and then didn't go to class because that was just pointless. What the hell else was I gonna do? Might as well go to class and talk to people. Akuma, that I never did that. That's risky, but that's fantastic. Oh yeah, 100%. Yes, pucks dropped for the third period. 100% senior year, everyone is just like there to have a good time. No one cares about school anymore. Just get into college and get ready to leave. So we have a 2-2 game here, about 25 seconds into the third. This is obviously a huge third period. We'll see. We'll see. I completely just lost my train of thought. I have no idea what I was just gonna say. My mind is racing here as I try. I'm still thinking of like stories and stuff. I can tell you that the worst thing that I was ever a part of that we did to anybody was definitely repeated bullying, um, and basically it involved a rumor about someone. And basically, that may or may not have been true. Probably was, but I don't know. But we just incessantly turned it into a giant joke that a lot of people ended up harassing and bullying this person over it. And my group of friends were largely the people that started it. So that was probably the worst thing I ever did or was ever a part of to do to anyone. Wow, I never had that happen at a school dance, Adam. Wow, Marner wants 11 and a half. That's wild. Listen, Mitch Marner is a very good player. I like Mitch Marner a lot, and he's a very good player. But he is not worth $11.5 million per year. That's just ridiculous. No, I do not play Fortnite. Wow, Panther, you're getting a little aggressive there. Sure, I've had classmates like that, but they never really bothered me. Oh, so close to a goal there for the Islanders. It got through McElhaney, but ended up going wide. Very, very close. He is not worth that. Wow. Wow, you guys, I guess, had a lot of kids pulling down their pants and stuff. That's wild. Oh, there's always a kid who's a rat every time. You gotta stay away from them. Who is my favorite player? My favorite player in the NHL is Patrice Bergeron. All right, cool, Classic Derp. Thank you. I definitely want screenshots and or things of that for sure. Clip of that for sure, because that is the funniest thing I have seen in this chat. I can't believe everyone did that. That is wild. Oh, the teacher caught him. Oh, that sucks, Adam, for him. The teacher caught him pulling his pants down. Another chance there for the Islanders. The Islanders have come out strong to start this period. They've looked pretty good. I bet, Adam, for sure. That is hilarious. Oh, damn. So, Classic Derp, you still like know this girl, and do you still talk to her at all? And because that's a wild story that she was doing that, and then everyone had red face. Oh, that's wild. Who knows, Willow, and who cares? I'm here to have fun, and I really don't care what anyone else thinks. This is my channel. I'm here to have fun. If you guys want to be here and have fun with me, then obviously you're all welcome. And if you don't, then don't watch. It's fine with me. I'm not here to worry about it and get anxious about it. They're all bots. So 4 minutes into the third period here. It's been a pretty good start for the Islanders, but no one's been able to score yet. Thank you, Akuma. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the channel, man. I try to keep things interesting, try to be funny when I can, and try to show as much personality as possible, because I feel like some people are much too bland and don't show enough personality and are kind of afraid to do things that might be controversial or not everyone might like. I'm here to be me, and I'm gonna show as much personality and tell my opinions as much as possible. As here comes Brock Nelson in, backhanded shot easily turned away by McElhaney, and now Carolina clears the zone. Yeah, why are they fighting over that, Panther? That's just free throws, bruh. Wow, that is wild, Derp. That's wicked funny, though. Wicked funny. Thank you, Panther. I appreciate that as well. Oh, Adam, I wonder if there's anyone who didn't do that back in middle and high school, where you flip the pencil up at the ceiling and hope if it goes straight in, you can get it to stick in the ceiling perfectly. We used to do that all the time. Until the teachers would yell at us. Yeah, honestly, like I have no problem like discussing things other than hockey with you guys. Like obviously I'm watching the game and I want to talk about the game, but I have no problem talking about personal stuff too and telling stories like this. And I feel like it gets me to know you guys a little bit and you guys get to know me better. And it makes the channel, more of a tight-knit community and everyone closer. And that's why I love it. Thank you, Waleed. I appreciate that. Oh, so see, that's perfect. The best thing is when you can have something like that. And, real close there for the Hurricanes. Just can't get it to go in. 14 minutes left in the third. But I'm glad she's cool with it now and, like, she can laugh about it now. Like, that's the best when that's, like people can laugh at themselves and things that happened in the past. And now we've got the net off its mooring as Dougie Hamilton drives Leo Komarov through the net there, and the net comes off. Yeah, these teams are definitely not friendly with each other, that's for sure. Good chance there for Carolina as Svechnikov takes it to the net, but no goal. Interesting, Vaughn. So Vaughn's been slapped in the face by a girl. And yeah, Akuma, you're a Leafs fan and I'm a Bruins fan, but yeah, we seem to get along well, and hey, peace is achievable. Oh God, Adam, too many to count. Most of them had to be retold back to me, but too many to count. Yeah, I don't know why girls would keep asking you to fight Fire Strike. That doesn't make much sense. Classic, Nolan, classic. Yeah, honestly, though, I'm with Akuma on that, Vaughn. For real, she might have done that because she likes you. That's 100% possible. Girls are weird like that. Panther's always got a comment ready. It's fantastic. I love this channel. You guys are great. Ooh, your science teacher, Willow, is a Leafs fan, so I'm sure that teacher was not happy when the Bruins won Game 7. Yeah, so Dirk's from Buffalo, so not too far. Same area. All right, Waleed, no problem, man. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the channel. Remember to hit that like button, and talk to you soon, hopefully. Hope to see you at the next one. Yeah, honestly, basically, if girls avoid you, if they go out of their way to avoid you, they probably do like you. 100% agree with that. Especially when you're like you're younger, like 14, 15, like around there. I 100% agree with that. Willow, for sure. Yeah, Panther is an OG. Oh, Adam, that's not cool. That's never a cool move to lie about being pregnant. Just not cool. Oh, man. Jesus. Okay, so Panther hates the Warriors, I think we can all see. Wow. That's funny. Wow, classic Nolan. Hey, Derp, that's the way to go about it. Slide in there, kind of, break the ice, start talking to her, and then you just go for it, man. Remember, like my hat, which I don't have down here with me, but like my hat says, shoot your shot, kids. Always shoot your shot. Oh, damn, Vaughn. That sucks. Oh, geez. Okay, Nolan. Well, that's wild. Oh, of course, now she's actually pregnant. If Bergeron and Marner had a baby, what would it be? It'd be a very, very good hockey player, that's for sure. Jesus, Panther. So we're down to 12 and a half minutes left in the third period here. No one scored yet in this period. It's still tied 2-2. I think the Islanders overall have had a pretty good period. Carolina's had some chances as well. I know I haven't been doing play-by-play at all because I've been so focused on this chat, which has been just absolutely wild tonight. But, damn. There's no super chat because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet, and you have to have 1,000 subs to do super chat. So that's why there's no super chat, Dirt. Can't do it yet. Oof. Damn, Adam. That's interesting. They might want to rethink their life choices, Adam. Yeah, the Hurricanes have really impressed me, not only in these entire playoffs, but especially in this series in the way that they can play defensively. I did not expect the Hurricanes to be able to play as good defensively as the Islanders, and they've been able to do it. So that's been really impressive. Hey, welcome back, Phoenix. Thanks for coming back. I really appreciate it. Oof. Yeah, Adam, that is a big oof. If you're 19 and you have 2 kids, that is a big oof. Hey, damn, Nolan. Okay. All right, Nolan. Good. Yeah, shoot your shot for sure. Go for it for sure, man. Go for it. Yeah, I mean, just slide in there, break the ice, don't get too close to where you get friend zoned, but build up a good enough relationship to where you are like on speaking terms with each other and are like cool with each other, and then slide in there and shoot your shot, man. Go for it. Yeah, Adam, I guess not. It seems, I don't know. It's such an easy thing to do. Like use a condom, but I guess people don't want to do that anymore. They're too busy raw dogging, and then next thing you know, you got a kid. Yeah, it's tough. It's really a tight line to walk, Willow. But just shoot your shot, man, and never regret shooting your shot. As we're now in the final 11 minutes of this third period here, and there is a potential that we could have an overtime game tonight. Oof, that's rough, Adam. Oof. Well, congratulations on not getting her pregnant, and good job. If the Bruins get eliminated, the next team I would like to see win the Stanley Cup is the St. Louis Blues. They are my number. Well, I'm assuming the Islanders are probably going to be out. So the St. Louis Blues are the next team that I want to win the Cup if the Bruins don't. Hey, all right, Panther. A hard slap shot and a decent wrister and a bruising. Oh, he's a bruising defenseman. Okay. Oh, okay. Someone threw a shopping cart in the street back in 7th grade. All right, that I could see that going very badly, but I could also see that being very funny. Always have the plan B ready as a plan B. Always have a plan B. Always have plan B ready, Nolan. Wow, you broke the goalie's mask with a slap shot. That has some power. That takes some power for sure. And Justin Williams just scored for the Carolina Hurricanes. We have a 3-2 game. Wow, that must have been a ripper of a slap shot. Wow, Justin Williams, the ageless wonder, just keeps on producing here. Oh, derp, that's funny. Akuma, I am 5'8". I am not very bit tall, so I'm only 5'8". Short guy over here. Yeah, 3-2 Canes. Yep. Justin Williams is an ageless wonder. He continues to produce at a very, very high level for years in the NHL. He's had a tremendous career. And that's a huge, huge goal for the Hurricanes. Now they have a lead at home, final 10 minutes of the game. Like, just protect you don't want to sit back. That's not what I mean by protect the lead. But protect the lead, maybe, extend it, and make sure you come out of this game with a win. And you'll have a 3-0 series lead and almost sure shot of going to the conference final for Carolina. That is just wild. Wow. I wish I was confident, Akuma. I don't think I've ever been confident about much in my life. Although I've definitely gotten better as I've gotten older. I was brutal when I was younger. Like I was awful. I was quiet. I didn't even have a personality because I wouldn't talk to anybody. I've definitely gotten better as I've gotten older, but I still wouldn't say that I'm overly confident about things. Yeah, Adam, I'm with you, man. I think that the Red Wings they have some very good pieces there. I love Dylan Larkin. I love Anthony Mantha. I think Tyler Bertuzzi can be a very good player. I think they need to develop their defense core and a young defense core. And I think they just need to keep drafting well. That's the big thing with a rebuilding team like the Red Wings. Keep drafting well, because if you draft well with these high picks you get, eventually you're going to have a large number of very good players all at once, and then you're going to be a high-level team again. So the drafting is the most important thing. They have to continue to draft well. Nolan, my opinion is no. I would not go raw. That's my opinion. But you do you, man. Do what you want. But I would advise against that. Yeah, this arena is absolutely nuts right now. I don't know how many of you then don't watch, Austin. Leave. No one's making you watch this. Everyone else is having a great time. The 800 plus subscribers I have a great time. If you don't want to be here, then don't watch it, dumbass. No, I'm with Akuma. The risk is not worth it. So Nolan, I would advise against that. Panther. Yeah, really. If you don't like the stream, then don't watch. I don't know why you gotta show the game. No, I'm not showing the game, you moron. Absolute asshat in the chat. Get him the hell out of here. Wow, why would she get mad about that, Vaughn? I don't get that. I don't even know what that kid was talking about. Yeah, he was just being a whiner. He doesn't have to watch. Like no one is forcing anyone to be here. We are here because we want to be. And if that kid doesn't like the stream, then don't watch. Like, I don't understand the point of complaining about it. Oh, Fire Strike, you're going to be a freshman? Well, the best advice I can give you about being a freshman is it's going to suck. Being a freshman blows. Always has, always will. That's just the way it is. Just get through it, and things get better every year. So just get through it and know that next year, after being a freshman, will be better. And then being a junior will be better than that. And being a senior will be the best. So Just get through it, man. It's going to suck. Know that and just deal with it. I know who they are, Alex, but I don't watch them or anything. No, the dog actually got up and left. He went way down the hallway, way behind me now. So no. Yeah, I was in college the last 4 years and pretty much enjoyed it. Would have gone to a different school if I could do it over again, but still had a good time. But being a freshman always sucks. Just make the most of it. Nolan just trashing on Philly there. Classic. Yeah, no, that kid was trash. Yeah, really. Watch the game on TV if you want to watch the game. Don't come onto a YouTube stream expecting to see the game. Hey, Emily, congratulations on being a senior soon. Senior year is bomb. Make the most of it. Have as much fun as possible. Everyone stops caring about schoolwork senior year. No one can, just don't fail, but do enough. But just make the most of it and have as much fun as possible because you only get to do it once. So you don't want to look back and say that you wish you did this and you wish you did that. You only get to do it once. Make the most of it. Oh, Jesus, Derp. Throwing apples at cars. I would advise against that because that is property damage. So I would not do that. Austin sits when he pees. If I knew what I know now, if I could go back and do high school with knowing everything that I know now, I would do it so differently. I would have so much more fun. I would do it so differently. But hey, there's no such thing as a time machine, so why bother even worrying about it? Hey, Firestrike's got 95 subs now. Awesome. Only 5 more to 100. Way to go, Firestrike. Yeah, I definitely do miss parts of high school. And yes, definitely keep in touch with your friends. 100% stay in touch with your friends. You guys are getting wild. Nolan, you're wild, man. All right, so about just over 6 minutes left in the third period here. Carolina's up 3-2 on Justin Williams' third period goal. We'll see if Carolina can close out the game here and take a 3-0 series lead, or if the Islanders are able to come back. It's obviously going to be very intense. Make that a very intense final 5.5 minutes here, with both teams going to be at peak performance level, I would think. Yeah, Islanders are kind of going classic Islanders here. And, yeah, they just can't seem to find a way to score enough goals here. They just can't score enough goals. Yeah, Firestrike's going to get to 100 really, really cool soon. And no, Akuma, I do not know of any hockey channels that do like tactical breakdowns. No, I haven't seen any personally. Oh, 98. There you go, Firestrike. There you go. Final 5 minutes now. Here we go. I mean, another goal here for Carolina would pretty much end this. That would be a death sentence for the Islanders. Man, Islanders are obviously looking to score here, but they can't even get the puck into the offensive zone. That is definitely not icing. But here comes Carolina out of their end, and Islanders can't even get possession in the offensive zone. I mean, the Hurricanes are just playing such good hockey right now. Such good hockey. Oh, Matt Cook is way worse. Classic Derp, 100%. Matt Cook is my least favorite hockey player of all time. Yeah, so you don't know everyone who's subscribed to you. A lot of people have their subscriptions private. Hey, way to go, Fire Strike. Everyone a round of applause for Fire Strike getting to 100 subs. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. Maddie, that's fantastic. I just sang that in the rhythm to the song. That is absolutely fantastic, Maddie. And yes, moving the Islanders to Barclays was the worst decision by the league. It's absolute garbage, and I cannot wait for the Islanders to get out of Barclays Center. Yeah, congratulations, Fire Strike. That's big, man. First 100. Nice job. Hey, all right, Phoenix. Thanks for watching, man. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and hope to see you soon at the next one. Yeah, Panther. That's a little weird, man. That's a little weird. So final 2:20 now of the third period. Big push here from the Islanders. Obviously trying to get this game-tying goal to really keep themselves in this series. If Carolina wins this game, they go up 3-0, and that would be a big problem for the Islanders. Yeah, I was a while ago. I got my first 100 a while ago now, and the channel just keeps growing from there. So that's awesome. I'm so happy for Fire Strike. So final minute and a half now. You got to think that Robin Lehner is going to be coming to the bench as soon as the Islanders get possession in the offensive zone here. And then we'll have an empty net situation. Final minute 20. Islanders with the puck, but they do not have it in the offensive zone yet. Now they do, and Lehner's coming to the bench. So empty net for New York. Trying to get the game-tying goal here. Guys, I'll go back to the chat in a second. And McElhaney gets the cover. So 3-2 game, empty net for the Islanders, 1:06 remaining in the third. This game is really intense right now, and Carolina looks like they have a good chance of pulling this out. Okay. I don't know if the Canucks will take Lucic or not. I haven't heard that until real recently. So we'll see. I don't know. I think Lucic has got to be stuck in Edmonton. Who wants that contract? And yes, Derp, I will get to Instagram. Actually, there's a timeout Islanders right now. So I do want to say, while we got a bunch of people here, I do have a personal Instagram if you want to follow that. And also add me on Snap if you want. All right, Alex. See you, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll put it in the chat, my Snap and Instagram. Add me on both or either one, whatever you have if you want. And yeah, then that way you can direct message me on those, and you can talk to me, and see my stuff on there. But if you want to, if you want to connect on a more personal basis and like kind of grow a friendship, my Snap and Instagram, add me. It's the same for both. And you can add and feel free. I'll definitely I'll know that you're from the channel. Yeah, I know, Vaughn, but Vaughn, you added me on Insta, so that's cool. I know you don't have Snap, but I just want you guys to know that you can add me on those two platforms as well. So I'll obviously subscribe on here for the hockey stuff and, any other way that you want to get in touch. But all right, awesome. And we've got a goal, 4-2 Hurricanes, game over. This series is now 3-0. This game is now 3-0. Or this series, not this game. This game is now 4-2. This series is now 3-0. And this Carolina team continues to impress. Wow. All right, thank you, Nolan, for sending that screenshot. I definitely want that. Yeah, this is wow, from center ice too into the empty net. Awesome, Willow. Thank you. I appreciate it. So under a minute now, finally, under 50 seconds left. 4-2 lead for the Hurricanes, and this series is going to be 3-0 Carolina. And let me tell you, I never would have guessed that at the beginning of this series. That is unbelievable. And yeah, well, at least the Islanders made the second round. That's a hell of a lot better than people expected them to do at the beginning of this year. They were supposed to be a bottom-feeding team, and they aren't. So congratulations. I mean, the Islanders have still had a very successful season. Another empty net goal here coming up, as it's now 5-2 Hurricanes with another empty net goal. So yeah, that's certainly game over with 5 seconds left. And wow, I cannot believe this. Yeah, agreed, Akuma. You got to have the talent to do it. And I think one very overlooked thing in this series is the absence of Johnny Boychuk for the Islanders. He's a veteran defenseman, a solid defensive defenseman with a big shot from the point as well. I think the Islanders not having Johnny Boychuk has really hurt them in this series. And that's it, 5-2, end of the game. Wow. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Emily, thank you. Have a great night, and thank you for watching and all your support for this channel. Thank you so much, Sega Boy. Thank you for your merchandise purchase. Thank you for watching the stream and all your support of this channel. Boychuk I think they said 3 to 4 weeks, I think, for Boychuk. See you, Maddie. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think Wahlstrom can be a good goal scorer if he uses his side to his advantage and goes to the net, learns to play in the dirty areas. He's got a lot of skill. I think he can be good. Before you guys all leave, I just quickly want to say, remember, if you're not yet a subscriber to this channel, to please hit that subscribe button. And also make sure you give this stream a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Those likes really do help out a lot, and I would appreciate it. Feel free to add me on Instagram or Snapchat. It's up a little earlier in the chat. I posted it for everyone. So add me on those if you want to and you want to, talk more and stuff like that. But thank you guys so much for a great stream. This was a very fun one to do. Not the most people ever, but a very fun stream and a very fun chat. And thank you guys again, and I hope to see you at the next one. And talk to you guys soon.